Okay guys, so this is the problem statement of what we're trying to design. Now let me show you the prototype. So for those of you who are not into these things, this is called a breadboard. The white board that you're seeing there, it's kind of like a board that you can use to practice to mount components and simulate and see if something is working. All right. Now, this is Tlangelani. Tlangelani has been my friend for the past 14 years. We have met when I got to varsity. I have done everything with him, traveling, studying, almost like all the silly things together. He's my best friend. Like, I don't have a best friend actually, like, he's my friend, but, you know, yeah, I talk to this guy almost every day, like literally. Now I've realized that I need more components, so let's go to Communica. Now, obviously, I did not take the background of how I got to Communica and all those type of things, but this is Communica in Midrand. It's very big. That's where I went to get solder and what else there by the and resistors. I think a couple of resistors as well. Obviously, I'm not sure how is this different from Pretoria. My favorite one used to be the one at I think Struben Street and what is the other street? I don't know in Pretoria. So that used to be my go-to. And obviously, some of the items you can able to get on the aisle, and some of them you actually have to just literally go there to the cashier and then they're able to assist you. So these are some of the videos that I've taken when I was actually waiting for them to give me the components. But I really enjoy this. Electrical is so nice and weird, and that's me now getting out of Communica, and now I'm going home to try to see if I can able to build something with what I have now. So let's see what happens when I get home. When I get home, as I said, that is the prototype, and this is a soldering iron and a soldering and a Vero board, and what you see there, that is a multimeter. I was trying to make this with an enclosure, but I decided that nah, multimeter can be used for so many things, to measure and to detect errors. So now I'm done with the prototyping, I'm done with the soldering. Now I have to put this in an enclosure. I went and get papers to be able to design all of that. I'm reusing old box that I had in the house. That detail thing that I had, it was the one that I used, a deterrent, a soap that I used to wash my hands at the bathroom. So I just used that, to be able to do that. And obviously now we go to the campus and we have to present. And yeah, let's hear the presentation. The LED that I have there, this is actually when we realize that, or when they realize that the plants are not in a good health, then they need to spray the pesticide. So how will they know that the pesticide is working? So I put this LED to be on the server room side. I didn't want to put it like on the plant side. Now, obviously I've put a caution there that, okay, you need to remain on the local network for you to be able to stay connected. Now, when it comes to this, what I was trying to do here was that I was just wanted, these are my data cables, so which means this will be your server room, and you're going somewhere into the plant outside. So when you get outside, what are you going to find there? First thing, it's a sensor that it's a LED indicator. This indicator, I needed to inform someone that actually there's a monitoring, or there is a result, or there's data collection that is happening at the other side of the nursery. And obviously, I think I've chosen one nursery in Pretoria East, which is called Plant Paradise. I've put their website on the side. And obviously, so because we were talking about that you need to spray something, I just chose like something that will kind of like illustrate how a spray would look like. And obviously this is my sensor, and I've already spoken about the LED, that this LED is something that I want when someone is on the nursery, they need to realize that there's something data that is being collected. Then, now coming to the project itself, what I'm doing is that I'm running a C code on Arduino, which I've got topics that we have to subscribe to through my mobile, and on the topics that I'm subscribing to through the mobile, I will have a temperature, I will have a humidity, and I also have put an LED. And when it comes to LED, this is the LED for the pesticide, and I'm also checking for the status of the LED on the status of the pesticide, which means it will happen in a situation where you don't want to because this is a business, you don't want to run losses in terms of pesticide. So let's say, for example, someone has left the pesticide spray, and so you want to know that, okay, last night or yesterday when someone was working on the nursery, they left this the spray. Then coming to the project itself, so I am running this from my laptop. This is my power script from my laptop. I'm taking the humidity and and the temperature, and I'm predicting the output VLC based on the two. And the machine learning code that we're using here, we're using the gradient booster, which is versus the linear regression. The difference there is that when you're using a linear regression, you're kind of like using, you're kind of like taking like one set of data or input and output and predicting the output. But when you're talking about the gradient booster, you can be able to randomly pick different data and train the model to be able to produce a kind of like reducing the error ratio of the machine learning code. So in summary, that is.
And then your phone. Yep.
This is